Hello, everyone. This is Tim. I just wanted to check in and say hello, get you to meet me in person on video. But also, I really wanted, I know that this is our first week, and some of you may not have had the opportunity to watch our first film, Modern Times by Charlie Chaplin. And I really wanted to go over some ways that I go about finding movies streaming. Some of the films we have this semester you will need to rent. Some of these films we have this semester you'll need to come to the library and watch at the library or borrow from the library at Gavilan. Uh, and or let me just go over the different options that you have available as a student at Gavilan. Now, my goal is to make it so that you don't have to pay the $3 to $6 per every single movie. I want you to be able to log in if you already have a streaming service and use that in order to watch the films. Um, so let's get started. I'm going to share my screen to showcase something. I'm going to talk about a website that I like to use called justwatch.com. So let's go there. I'm going to share my screen. Um, all right. So I like to go to justwatch.com. That's JUSTWATCH.com. Now, Just Watch is a independent website that basically just keeps track of where something is to stream. So if we go up here, there's actually an app version as well on your phone that you can do, but you can see here's some movies that I've looked to see what's streaming. And look, there's Modern Times, but I would just go in and say Modern Times. Okay, the movie from 1936. I'm going to click right there and it's going to tell me right here, stream. So I had noted some streaming services, so it's telling me which ones I have. So if I have an Amazon Prime account, so I could watch it there for free. I have an HBO Max account, I could watch it there for free. But if we scroll down and we look at free, we'll also note that it's on Canopy and whatever this one is, if we click on it, it'll actually be Momentu. Yeah, I don't necessarily have that one, but um, I know that like I can click on my Prime and it'll pop up here and take me a direct link, and I can click Watch
A new
Now,
era of the
and you
WNBA
can
is on
see
Prime.
I skip my ads, and we are taking a look at the little. Let's see. Oh, it's probably not going to let me showcase this on the Zoom, but we can see that if I scroll here, I'm going to be able to watch all of Modern Times. Opening dances at the end, of course. This is a good one. This is a very good movie. I hope you all enjoy this classic film. But this is something that I wanted to showcase. So let's go into our course here, and we can see, all right, we have our Modern Times. I know It Happened One Night is going to be our next one. So what I would do is I'm just going to copy this so I know I get the right one. I want to note the year 1934 because sometimes there are remakes of films. But let's go and say It Happened One Night 19. Look, there's a 1934 version, there's a 1998 version. Well, we definitely want the 1934 version. And that's going to tell me that, like, okay, Amazon or that, I can only rent it. It is not streaming for free anywhere. Or let's say best price. Okay, so it also tell me which one's cheaper. If I rent it on Amazon, it's a couple cents cheaper. These are all great filters to work on. Here's some trailers I can watch. But let's say It Happened One Night didn't work for me. Well, let's check this out. We're gonna go right here, and I will post in the description a link to our library right here, which is this is the video at Gavilan section of our library. There's our librarian Dana. Dana wanted to let us all know that first of all, we have a DVD for checkout, and we can search the catalog right here. So let's check the catalog and see if they have It Happened One Night. It Happened One Night. Oh, let's look and make sure it's the right one. Um, by Frank Capra. This is definitely the right film. So, and then we sign in here. We'll use our Gav login. Okay, so I'm going to use my G number to see. Available at the Giller campus. So you can come and get there. It looks like there's one copy and it will give you one. So if you act quick, you could be the one person to get the one copy of It Happened One Night on DVD. Of course, you need a DVD player. Let's go back. And so there's a DVD collection, but also we have films on demand. So this is a good option that every student has access to films on demand. So this is a films on demand database. It won't necessarily have the movie, but we can check it out here. Let's see if It Happened One Night on films on demand. Oh no, but there's a clip that I might want to watch. It looks like it's a thing, a 3 minute clip about the censorship of It Happened One Night. Um, uh, so that looks like there's a clip here. So this is a lot of clips and options in here about additional information. But what I so that's film on demand. But I wanted to tell you about Canopy. Canopy is a video streaming service that is offered free. So this is a streamer that you get free. You get something like 40 tickets a month for free. Um, and you can get access um, for 1 year. Um, so let's click on Canopy here. And then with Canopy, you can see there's a lot of streaming and we can do a search and we can say It Happened One Night. And it looks like It Happened One Night's not available here. So as of right now, It Happened One Night might need to be rented in order to see it. And then you would just consider that a fee instead of a book. All right. So $3 to watch It Happened, or $4 It Happened One Night on one of the streaming services. Um, that just might happen. The good thing to know, especially at the beginning of the month of August and September, the locations of all and the streaming rights change at the beginning of every month. So once we get into September, whatever film we're at that point, you might go back and look through Just Watch. And again, in this post, I'll put all the uh, links to Just Watch and to Canopy and Reel It. Okay, so in our studio system, we're going to end up watching um, oh, that's Casablanca. All right, so let's see. Let's just go here and um, let's just go through our process. So let's go to Just Watch and see if Casablanca. Of course, we want to search and make sure. Casablanca from 1943. Humphrey Bogart. All right. Well, look, this one is much better. So stream. Look, it's on HBO Max. It's on Cinemax. It's on Hulu. It's on Disney Plus. So if I click that, and I know I have a Disney Plus because I have little kids, I'm going to click that and open it up. Now, Just Watch can be incorrect sometimes. So I like to click on a bunch of the different options just to make sure. Um, but there you go. Look, it tells me to sign up. So all I would have to do is log in and could watch this on Hulu. Um, and again, usually just watch will indicate if Canopy is an option, but we can always go back to Canopy and see if Casablanca. Oh, but look, that's the wrong Casablanca. So always remember, need to look for the correct one, especially a movie like Casablanca that's so influential. There's going to be remakes. I've never seen this version. So this is a great option. I encourage you to go through so that you can see what movies you'd need to pay for and what movies you don't need to. I'm going to stop sharing now. So I hope that if any of you have questions or comments, feel free to reach out and I'm happy to help you and provide you links if you need to. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you and I hope you all have a great day.